Bradford Bulls head coach Matt Prescott, 2017, a real special season for the club. Since then there's been a hive of activity, a couple of players leaving, but also some new faces joining the club. Yeah,
we've lost 4 players to Leeds. One of our players that we lost at the end of last season has also gone to Leeds as well, so there's going to be 5 girls playing against us for Leeds. Lost a couple to retirement as well. But yeah, we've done well on the recruitment really, so we've probably got another 11 or 12 new faces through the door, some with quite a bit of experience, some with not so much, but then we've also attracted some players from other sports as well, so got some real athletes in that you know, with the training that we've been doing with them, you know, we're hoping we can turn them into good rugby league players.
I mean, that's obviously showing that the Bradford Bulls Women's Super League side has that attractiveness to it, Matt, when players are leaving other sports and wanting to, you know, join the Bradford Bulls.
Yeah, Paul and I said, you know, right from the start that, you know, if we can get some decent players from other teams, that's great. But you know, we're not bothered. You know, if we can get some people with the right attitude and, you know, the right athletic ability, then we can turn them into rugby league players. So yeah, so we've had quite a few inquiries from that neck of the woods. A couple of the girls are already in the squad. We've had a couple of other inquiries from other sports as well. So yeah, it's good that we can attract those sort of people.
We're 2 weeks away from season start. How's pre-season gone for you?
Yeah, it's gone really well. Obviously, the key thing has been embedding those new players. We've still got you know, a good nucleus from last season. Probably about 16 or 17 that played regularly last season, plus the new girls. So they fitted in well. We're learning about them. They're learning about us. We had a good day on Friday. Unfortunately, I wasn't there at the Oldham game to bring the girls closer together. I had a meal and obviously got presented to the crowd at half time. So yeah, we're coming together now. So it's just about, you know, putting the finishing touches on things over this next couple of weeks, and then we'll be ready for Leeds a week on Sunday. What
sort of challenges are the girls and yourself going to face in 2018? Because I mean, there is going to be a bounty on your head, a heavy price to pay for the success of last season, and all the other clubs are going to be you know, eager to knock the Bradford Bulls off the top spot.
Yeah, you know, we're going to get the old rivals that we've played against previously. You know, your Featherstone Rovers that we beat in both finals last year. They're going to want to come back and do one on us. Castleford have got stronger this year for definite. They've done some really good recruitment, so they'll be stronger and tougher this year. St Helens, you know, Thato's moved to St Helens. Don't know what they've attracted yet in terms of new players, so I'm sure they'll be stronger than they were last season. And then we've got the new people in you know, in the likes of Wigan, York, and obviously Leeds as well. And we know quite a bit about the Leeds players. Don't know what they're like gelling as a team, but we know a lot about their players. So yeah, it's going to be tough trying to back up what we did last season, but we're ready for the challenge and we're going to give it our best shot.
I mean, it goes without saying, Mark, what a great occasion for the sport of rugby league. The first fixture, a big, fiery, feisty local derby with a lot of bragging rights on the line. Bradford Bulls against the Leeds Rhinos at Odsal Stadium. It really is going to be a special occasion for both clubs.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Clearly, it's going to be the first real test, and what a test it's going to be. Got, you know, no qualms about that. It's going to be a tough opening game, tough opening encounter, but nowhere better to do it than at Odsal in front of the home fans, and those home fans that you know, really supported us last year, particularly in the finals. You know, they came out in the numbers. So you know, for the men to have the curtain raised and us to be the main event effectively on Sundays, you know, great. And thanks to Andrew and everybody at the club for doing it that way for us.
I mean, that's great exposure for the women's sport, Mark, in that the Bradford Bulls first team game is actually going to be the curtain raiser to the start of your season.
Yeah, no, you know, hats off to the club for making that decision. Yeah, everybody's really looking forward to it, and as I said, I'm sure those Bulls supporters are going to be out in numbers and singing along and really cheering us on. So hopefully we can put a good show on for them.
You've been involved in women's rugby league, Mark, for close to a decade now. How have you seen the game change and grow?
Yeah, I mean, you know, some of those names that I mentioned previously about, you know, old rivals such as Featherstone and Thatto Heath before they became St Helens, and Castleford, you know, they've been around for years, and we've seen small nucleus of players move from team to team, really. So we've been facing the same people, you know, for all of those 10+ years, really, and encountering the same people. So I'm really looking forward to this season with the expansion, and the, you know, the pro clubs getting behind the women's sport and investing, you know, time and money and effort. And I'm hoping what we'll see now is, you know, the sport continuing to grow, and I know, you know, 7 teams this season in Super League. I'm hoping that it's going to be, you know, 8, 9, 10 next season. And I know clubs are already building to do that. So yeah, so I'm hoping, you know, we're seeing the signs of growth that's starting to happen, and I hope that continues. Is
it fair to say that other Super League clubs are looking at the Bradford Bulls model, looking at all the success that you've enjoyed, and thinking, well, hang on a second, we need to be involved in this?
I'm sure they are. You know, the exposure we got last year with the things that you know, the RFL and the Bulls were doing, and, you know, the inaugural Super League last year, albeit, you know, only a 14 competition after the earlier competition early in the season. You know, that's set the foundations now. So yeah, really looking forward to the challenge.
And just finally, Matt, what are your aspirations and goals that you've set the players for the season?
I think we're just going to, you know, it's an old cliche, but we just want to you know, take it one game at a time, grow into the season, embed those new players, and then let's see where we get to. You know, maybe when we've done a full round of fixtures and played all 6 other teams, maybe then come back and tell me what my goals are. I just want us to you know, pick up where we left off, although that's a difficult ask, obviously, given what we've just talked about. But really just, you know, get the new players embedded and grow week on week, and let's see what we can do.